Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in today. As always, breath is our number one practice, and we're working with energy exercises. So the idea is we want to feel flow. We want to release and unkink any blockages, untie any knots, comb through any tightness, so that all of our joints, our energy, and also our emotions and our thoughts can relax and flow more smoothly. And we can be more in touch with our natural, sweet, calm selves. And these days, in pandemic times, we need to be in touch with that sweet, calm place in ourselves more than ever. And to remember we're in this together, and we're getting through it and past it into whatever the new world is together. It's all about being together. So here in these little sessions, we're uniting our breath, our bodies, our minds, and connecting together and helping ourselves feel whole. Now, the exercises I offer run on a spectrum, meaning you can do them small, you can do them medium, you can do them full out. So I want to say that at the beginning today, because one of the circulation exercises we're going to be doing has a number of variations along its own spectrum. So having said that, it's enough talk, enough talk. Now to the action. So we'll begin by sitting up nice and tall wherever you are. Take a moment to lift up through your spine, even if you're feeling tired. The posture of confidence lends us confidence. And we feel our feet. You can even tap your toes a little bit, wiggle your bum in your chair, jiggle your head a little bit. And then you want to settle down and feel that your head has an upward rising as though there's a bungee cord connected, lifting you up to the heavens. And at the same time, you feel the support of the earth coming up through your feet and through the seat of your chair. So the spine is nice and tall. Inhale through the nose and make any sound you want, a slow, sustained sound for the exhale. All the breath leaving your body, belly drawing in maybe a little bit. When you need to take a breath, breathe it in through your nose. Fill yourself up generously, and then once again, any sound. And one more time, breathing in through the nose. And exhale. Everything out. Continue breathing in and out through the nose, keeping the sensation of fullness and at the same time tempering your breath so it fits a nostril breathing. We tend to breathe a little bit longer and more when we're using a sound, so now we want to capture that same feeling tone, breathing in through the nose, filling the belly, filling the lungs, filling the sides of the ribs, even filling the back. And exhaling, all of those areas draw in together. So again, breathing in through the nose, filling the belly, the back, the ribs, the chest. And exhaling, all of those areas draw in together. And now settling into a pleasant rhythmic pattern that's relaxed. Beautiful. We're going to maintain our breathing throughout. I'm going to slide back a little further so that you can see what I'm doing. We're going to be moving our spine to loosen up some cat and dog movements. So beginning nice and tall, we're inhaling. As we exhale, the waistline pulls back, the upper body curves as though we're wrapping ourselves around a giant ball, maybe a giant beach ball. And on the inhalation, the small of the waist comes forward, the shoulders pull back, you open the chest and the throat. Now one movement per breath. Exhale, pulls your waistline back, your shoulders come forward. Inhale, waistline forward, shoulders go back. You're staying tall and long throughout. Exhaling, get a big round back. Inhaling, lovely open chest. And remember, we're flowing with these movements. So once we get the steps, so to speak, we want to repeat them to find the flow so that breath, movement, and mind or visualization are all as one. Very nice. All right. Now, sitting up nice and tall, you just want to feel that and breathe. We're going to do a twist. I'm going to twist towards you. So I'm taking my back hand, taking it to the front leg, and taking my front hand around to the back of the chair. So I want you to see how we still have this vertical alignment. You may be turned differently. You may be looking at me for the moment. So I want you to experience this. The chest is open. And now trust and turn your head in the natural direction of your twist. So now we're fully rotated. Every inhalation we're tall. Every exhalation we're gently drawing all the parts of the breath back in, home. Inhale, all the parts are expanding. And by that I mean belly, chest, back, ribs, shoulders. And let's relax and come back to the center and just pause and let yourself feel whatever you're feeling. Grow tall on the inhalation. The other hand goes to the opposite leg, and that hand comes, so you'll see my back, but again, I want you to see we're turning comfortably, but as much as we can. First, get very tall on the inhalation, and then trust to take your head around in the direction you're rotating. Every inhalation filling with breath, every exhalation letting the breath empty. Just imagine the beautiful massage all of your organs are receiving here. And then inhalation coming back to the center. And just rest for a moment. I'm going to tuck my chair away and gently adjust my camera so that you'll be able to see a little bit more of the standing work. So some of you, maybe you're anatomy nerds, you're wondering, why didn't she do the side bending? Well, that's because we're going to do the side bending standing, so we're going to let that open up our whole body. So find a spot where your feet feel comfortable and just rock a little bit. Pretend that you have cat's paws on the ends of your ankles. So I'm also showing you with my hands. You can do this with your hands too, but you want to have that feeling that you're moving all the way through the feet as you're shifting the weight. Maybe you're sneaking up on somebody. You want to wake up the feet, feel their relationship to the ground. Let your body move. We remember we're always suspended by the crown of the head as well. And let this patting and rocking come to a gentle completion. And just feel your feet. Maybe your feet are a bit more awake. That means they're going to sense the ground. They're going to receive the support, and we're bringing that all the way up. So now let's inhale the arms overhead. Interlace the fingers. If you've got a shoulder that's a little bit sore, you can use the other arm to help lift up. Turn the palms open and lifting with both hands or supporting as you need. Just stretch up, trust, reach. You've got the connection to the earth, and now you want that beautiful lift to the sky. The head is like a helium balloon floating up. And step the feet just a touch wider. Here's the side bend. On the exhalation, reach out. Stay here for a moment. Look up a little bit. Breathe and feel the opening on the top side. If your neck doesn't like that, very simple. Just look down. Next inhalation, come up, stay tall. Shift the hips the other way, reach out. And if you did a couple breaths with the head up, you can do that. If you want to stay there or turn the head down, you can do that. But we're opening up more real estate in the body. Good. Now stay tall. Don't shrink. We're just melting the arms down. And to relax the shoulders, we're just going to shake out through the hands and shake out any tension. So shake out, shake out, shake out, shake out, shake out. Okay. Now here's a little swinging piece. I'm going to turn sideways. So we want the knees to have a little bounce. We want them to have a little bounce without ever losing our suspension. So now we're going to start the swing. On the exhalation, the hands swing back. On the inhalation, swing forward. So swing, inhale, swing, bend, swing, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now, you can even take the arms a little further up in front. Now, this is the exercise that I want you to think about. This has the spectrum feeling to it. So your shoulders might be saying, this is plenty. I feel comfortable here. I feel a flow in my shoulders. If I go here, I start to get tense in my mind and my body. So don't go there. But for those people for whom swinging a little further up is liberating, we want to find places where our body feels comfortable. So you could inhale all the way up with a big stretch, almost a suspension. Exhale, hands back. Now I'll add one more piece. You can continue doing what you've been doing or take a little rest. We're going to add the cats and the dogs. So on the exhalation, you make a cat. You pull your waistline in almost as though someone's got their hands around your waist lifting you. That lets you take your head down and your hands back a little further. And then on the inhalation, we can reach all the way up. So those of you who want to do this with me, do it slow. You can also do the other exercise. So exhalation, you're doing a cat and the arms come up. Inhalation, you bend the knees and then reach up. So now settle into this with your breath. Exhale all the way out. Inhale all the way in and really reach. Exhale, you're lowering your head and upper body. Inhalation, you're really reaching, and your legs are pumping so that you're strengthening your legs and you're borrowing the stability of the earth. Okay, now you can continue moving slowly, you can take a break, you can go back to doing this one, whatever you like, but we're just going to do a few for those of you who want to do it fast, which will boost the circulation a little bit more. Just watch one. I'm going to inhale and then make a sound. And that big exhalation, you're cleansing, you're letting out old energy. And if anybody's a keener, you can add a little hop. You can add a little hop on the exhalation. You can add a little hop on the inhalation. And whatever you're doing, start to slow it down. Start to let it get smaller. And let it get smaller. Okay, anybody's heart beating a little bit? Just shake out a little bit, relax your hands, massage any parts that want a little support. And with the feet gently open and standing tall, knees soft, we're going to twist a little bit. Let the head come along with the twist. Let out any sound you need at any time. Sometimes the body knows exactly what it wants. And now we're going to surround our bodies with light. So this is a form of immune protection. It's a form of feeling your own centered, grounded self. And we're doing this out of love, not out of fear, because we all know that there can be a sense of fear. I don't want to get sick. What's going to happen? What does the future hold? So we're not trying to build a little armor to hide in our little bunker. What we want to do is grow and cultivate the love and the trust and the faith within us, and also to emanate that. So that's going to permeate all of our cells, and it's also going to create a lovely chi field or energy field around us. So we'll start with our feet in a comfortable position, and we're holding an imaginary ball of energy. Maybe it's about the size of a volleyball or a Pilates ball. And remember that we have a little bit of a lift in the elbows. So exhale, the knees are bending. We feel a little bit of compression of the ball. On the inhalation, we start to feel how the energy expands. And on the exhalation, the energy doesn't get smaller, but we're just compressing it. It's almost like a slow motion Big Bang theory. So there's a little seed, a little nucleus, and that is powerful. And on the inhalation, we're fanning the flame and it's growing. Imagine this is happening in your whole body. Every cell is expanding with freshness, with radiant health. And we're going to switch it a little bit. On the inhalation, we're expanding and we're full. On the exhalation, we rotate the palms up, we soften the knees, the elbows are soft. And now we're going to reach from the earth to the sky. And we're going to collect the energies and stay here for a moment and imagine that your palms are receiving beautiful energy from the sky and the heavens. And on an inhalation, bring the fingertips almost touching. And now on an exhalation, we're going to rinse ourselves or shower ourselves with this light. The first pass we're just going to do smoothly, take as many breaths as you need, and then anything that's in the way or any blocks or tangles, they just pour out through the feet. Exhale, collect the ball. Inhale, expand with the support of the earth. Exhale, relax. Inhale and exhale. Bring that beautiful energy all the way through you. And now we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to bring the energy up the center line on the inhalation. Exhale, connect to the sky. Inhale, receive more sky energy, bring the fingers together, and exhale, paint a giant orb of healing light around yourself. Now we're also going to do that to the side, center again, and other side. You're not turning, but I just want you to see what one to the side looks like. We're inhaling, coming up, exhaling, inhaling, receiving, turning, and exhaling, we're bringing the circle of light all the way around. So that way we're creating a three-dimensionality. So what we're going to do now is make a circle to the right, come back center, make a circle to the left, come back center, and then we'll be finished. So this way we're creating this lovely multi-dimensional healing orb around ourselves. It's really coming from inside. We're coming out to meet that beautiful space. So exhale, here we are. Inhale, we open the arms. Exhale, let's come down towards the right foot here. Inhale, bring the backs of the hands up. You're on a slight diagonal. And inhale, gathering more energy. Exhale, paint that energy as you rotate and look around behind yourself. Inhale, come center and expand the arms. We're going center again. Exhale, bow to the earth. Inhale, bring the energy up the center line, and exhale, release. Inhale, gather more energy. Exhale, paint a giant circle around you. Now we're going to go to the left. But start in the center. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, bowing to the earth and twisting a little bit to the left foot. Backs of the hands together. Inhale, gathering the energy up. Exhale, releasing and extending. Inhale, gathering more energy between the hands. And exhale, rotating around as you cover that side and back area. One more center to finish. Inhale, expand. Exhale, dive to the earth. Inhale, bring the energy up. Exhale, release. Inhale, gather. And exhale, paint the last beautiful, huge circle of light around you. And stand for a moment feeling how you might be filled with light, surrounded by light, and also part of a much bigger field of light, the universal healing field, the Wei Qi field. Bring your feet in a little bit closer. Collect the energy between your palms, fold thumb and index finger together. Rest the hands where they're comfortable, somewhere on the low belly. Remember, you're connected to earth and sky, and you're also connected to your inner divine self. And know that you have recharged your battery, that this energy is available for nurturing, healing, and balancing you, and it's also something you can draw upon when you need some extra support. Thank you, beautiful beings, and I wish you a glorious day, remembering that you are full of light and surrounded by light, and we'll see you next time. Blessings.